Watch me.
Walk.
Animal rights activist Maria Sanchez being arrested last Friday afternoon for refusing to leave the San Bernardino City animal shelter.
You're not supposed to be on the property.
Sergeant Adam Affronti, who runs the shelter, asking her to leave.
But you're not allowed to come back onto the property for 72 hours.
Sanchez has been going to the shelter for the past year and a half to take pictures of dogs to help get them adopted.
I'm sitting here on the bench with Sue.
Last Wednesday, she says, she was trying to get shelter staff to give this sick dog, Sue, medical care and was told to leave.
They asked you to be off the property.
She was escorted off the property by 2 officers, but when she went back to the shelter Friday to check on the dog, she was arrested for trespassing. Rescuers say lack of medical care is one of many problems at the shelter. Sanchez says this Chihuahua, named Inky Binky, was left untreated to suffer for 10 days before being released to a rescue group. Shelter management says the dog was treated on intake, as are all incoming animals, and they had to keep him for an extended period of time in case his owners claimed him. He died from infection 3 days after he was released. Marla Tauscher, an animal rights attorney, says she's seen the evidence of neglect but can't get anyone to listen to her. Monday afternoon, she filed a police report against the shelter and its management, including the San Bernardino Police Department, for animal cruelty.
It's an ongoing pattern of neglect and abuse. And frankly, if I were treating my animals like that or anyone were treating their animals like that, we would be charged with animal abuse.
Officials from the police department defend actions taken against Maria Sanchez last week.
We adopt over 8,000 animals a year out of that shelter, about 500 a month. I'd say that's a pretty good track record for what we do. And it's a tough job. Sometimes we're asked to do things we don't necessarily agree with, but those are the rules and we have to adhere to them.
Volunteers from rescue groups say they've been coming to council meetings for years, trying to fix the problems. Dora May says it's been hard to get anyone to listen until Maria Sanchez got arrested.
It's not going to be a pretty battle, but you can't stop, because if you stop, then all the animals die. So somebody's got to be their voice.